in Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh. I love the city because it is so cheap, but I hate the city because it is so dirty. It's almost like India. As you can see, people are annoying, you can trust people. But yeah, with low prices actually make up for it. So I will spend 1 month here. But I'm going also to Bangladesh. Yesterday I booked my flight for the end of next month, end of February, going to Bangladesh for the Holi festival. And yeah, it's going to be even worse than here. So this is what the house actually is not too bad, you know, compared to India. It's fine, and like I just took a taxi for less than $2 coming here, like a motorbike taxi. So I think it's all fine. There are no traffic rules. Rush hour in Don't get me wrong, I love Ho Chi Minh City. The traffic is crazy, but I love it. I love the Grab taxi bikes, you know, where you can sit on the back of the taxi and they drive you anywhere you want to go, starting from like 40 US cents. That's amazing and nowhere else in the world. You don't have to go to a nightclub in Vietnam, you just have to go shopping. So today we're gonna have dinner in the dark, yeah. And first they let us play this little game. It was extremely difficult. Didn't expect it, and I actually failed because this one fits in this form, although it's not correct. So I was wondering why this one doesn't fit in here.
Stefan is loser. Stefan is loser.
No, we have to find things in the rice. So you start. That was very easy. The other one was a bit harder. So we just finished, and it was very small dishes. 11 small dishes. I'm still hungry actually, but it was very delicious. So now we get the pictures to see what we actually ate. And actually some food fell down. Think about it.
It's interessant, aber ein bisschen komisch.
Komisch, it's weird.
Und nach dem Essen habe ich Kopfschmerzen.
Kopfschmerzen, ja, me too. So it was very delicious food, yeah, but it was too short and still expensive, but not too expensive, like $60 US. Yeah, I think it's fine compared to other countries. And very good food, very nice waiters. That was Tao, my German student, and we had a good time at the dinner in the dark here in Saigon. And if you also would like to learn German with me, you can find a link in the description to my teaching profile on iTalk, and I would love to help you with your language skills. I'm killing them, sorry for your loss. I just caught a body running more. That is yeah, really going on. That seems to be the opera house. Everywhere construction. So, going shopping now. Go downtown. It's a very sunny day. Here in January, the weather is really good in winter. So it's the best time to visit Vietnam. And it's also, I think, the cheapest country in Asia. The Vietnamese are going crazy. You know why they go crazy? Because the soccer team under 23 years old won against Iraq. They're gonna celebrate. It was unbelievable how much the Vietnamese celebrate the victory of the U23 football team in the Asian Cup. They got more crazy than when Germany won the World Cup. But I think it's cool. I'm happy to see the people celebrating. The only annoying thing was the traffic, because there was no getting through. No Uber, motor taxi or anything, so I had to walk. Just arrived. So if you need panels for Tube TV, they are selling it here. Interesting. I think it's almost impossible to get a panel for a Tube TV in Germany because nobody used them anywhere anymore. Everybody used like LCDs. So here you find all the old stuff. Crazy. Who would buy those things, you know? This is amazing. So this is the computer district. You can find all kinds of stuff here, but it's very disorganized and it's not necessarily cheap. It's actually more expensive than eBay, but maybe it's a bit cheaper if you go to the electronics store. But eBay Germany is always cheaper than this one. So I just got my new latte for 30 cents. It's so cheap here. And tastes good. A little bit too sweet though. So going to the mighty Bitexo Tower. One of the biggest buildings in Ho Chi Minh. Luckily today there's no soccer, so the streets are free. As you can see, in comparison to yesterday. Lots of delicious food here. Kilo chicken. Happy New Year in Vietnam. The year of the dog is coming up. Inside the Bitexo. Doesn't look that big actually. Because most of the offices here. A coconut vending machine. So this is the future. We also have milks and other stuff, but coconuts are not so common. So I just moved to my new apartment, which is of course much smaller and slightly cheaper. So it has a tiny kitchen, tiny bathroom, but in a very good location. And yeah, you know, as for location, you pay like double just to be in this place. Yeah. So I'm in Ho Chi Minh City at 6 a.m. Today I couldn't sleep, so I decided to go to the gym. And it's very interesting to see the city so early in the morning. My rhythm was really fucked, you know, because yesterday I slept until 1:30 p.m. and today I sleep until 5:30 a.m. It's kind of like so different every day. I have to get some routine. Very interesting to see the city looks so different at this time of the day. It's so empty. You can really easily walk around, not being annoyed by the traffic. There's a famous walking street here in Ho Chi Minh City. This is the famous bookstore street. You see all the nerds are gathering here and getting the newest edition of their favorite Harry Potter band in Vietnamese language. See, very popular. So here we are in the city center of Ho Chi Minh. You can see the palace behind me, and it's a wonderful place to walk at night and enjoy the view. Lots of people, colorful, clean. That's probably the best place of Ho Chi Minh. Maybe the cleanest as well. So unfortunately there are some constructions. They're building a metro. It's a Japanese company, and the traffic sucks as well. That's the public transport. It's really bad. So I hope it will be better in the future. And Vietnam won again. This time again Qatar. People are crazy.
I think there's no other country in the world where it's so hard to cross the street like in Vietnam. I mean on average, because they barely have traffic lights and crosswalks. But on that day, because the football team won again, it was even more difficult to cross the street. It was really crazy.
So I finally managed to cross the street. People are going crazy here. It's so annoying. I was just shopping for a lot of frozen food, and then there is no Uber, no Grab because of this traffic shit. And I have to walk back home half hour. So, back on the motorbike. Just go. Yeah, just have my coffee in the morning. Just got my Grab taxi. Today I'm going to the. But I have some trouble actually. I have a PlayStation Vita. I gave it to the repair shop. Here they have stuff. Matches with soccer as well. By the way, yeah, I have a PlayStation Vita and it has problems charging. So I brought it to the shop to fix it. But what they did, it didn't turn on anymore. You know, they tried to fix it. And what's gonna do if they can't turn it on? You know, like they break it. You know, first it didn't charge the battery, and now they completely broke it. There's beer with green tea. It's so nice. The fucking street cops, they're corrupt. They want nothing but your money. They don't care if you're a good person or not. They're gonna scam you. Like 3 years ago when I came the first time to Vietnam, I bought a motorbike for like 150 euro. And they stopped me, and then they wanted like 200 euro because I don't have a Vietnamese driver license. And you negotiate with them, and later I still paid like 30 euro. It's way too much. So I hate them, you know, like those corrupt police here. Something like this will never happen in Taiwan. They would be honest. But here they're not. Here's the bus station, here's the park. Gonna have the match today. Anyway, the outcome with the PlayStation Vita was he couldn't fix it, he gave me another one. Like an upgraded model, but it wasn't hacked because mine was hacked. I can play downloaded games. So I negotiated and he gave me an extra game. I haven't even started playing, but I really hope they lose today because otherwise we're gonna have another traffic jam. Hello. It's Japan Day here. Lots of exhibitions, some kind of show. Lamon.
I was surprised when I bumped into this Japan fair here at the September 23rd park. Although I don't know why the park is called that name. I googled it and I couldn't find any clear information. Yeah, anyway, this fair was really interesting. You can see Doraemon, Japanese culture, Japanese food, lots of Japanese stuff. Lots of Vietnamese, of course. More
Why they're selling this here? Japan. Oh, it looks like curry.
Rice from Japan.
Oh, okay. Rice from Japan with curry. No, I think it's fine. Later maybe. Thank you. Oh shit. Look, they're selling here. Wow. So delicious.
I don't know what insect that is, but I have never seen anything more disgusting in terms of food in my life. But it's still actually probably healthier than McDonald's or Domino's pizza, even though it doesn't look appealing. Insects are actually very rich in protein, and I like to eat those mopani worms in Africa, although they were fried and not alive. I've never eaten an animal alive, except maybe a fly when I was in the motorbike.
You can watch the final of the Vietnamese kids, U23. Well, it seems they're losing.
So, Vietnam made it into the finals, and now Uzbekistan is the enemy. This World Cup was actually played in China, and I was surprised how much snow there was in the field, because it is January, and of course in northern China it's quite cold. So everybody's here on the plaza and is watching, tensely who's gonna win this match.
Vietnam, yeah.
Now golden.
Yes, good luck. Half time. What the hell? Why is this closed? Nobody told me before. Shit. Because the fine they dare to close it. Why? I thought we're gonna watch it in the gym. Oh, stupid. I think he also wanted to go to the gym. He also went in the same building and came out a minute later. Yeah, that really sucks. So now I'm wondering where to go. Yeah, you can see the eyes of corruption in the picture. Wow, I just come across this very beautiful church. Maybe we can take a look inside. It's amazing. Maybe Vietnam made a goal and he's gonna celebrate it. Looks like the game postponed. They're cleaning up the field. Too much ice. All the workers watching the game. It seems like it's postponed because of the snow. I think they're playing in Beijing and it's very cold there now. Okay, I have to get back over there. But how do I cross the street? I opt for the easiest way. Oh my god, this river is so dirty. And they're going swimming. Actually, I think he fell down because he has his phone. I think he fell down, he got his cap. He was fishing and somehow fell down. Maybe the fish was too big and threw him into the water because it's so poisoned here that it will become very strong.